Armstrong dishes to Nelson. Pass to Mason. Fires the three. Goes back up. And the layup by Nelson. Nelson's got 8 points.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside. Good result.
Screen by Sabonis. Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Van Horn, no good. Phoenix trails by 4. Iverson outside to the paint. Here's Sabonis. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. He's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Nelson. Here is Mason. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Flat out, Desmond Mason can fly. Someone you pay to watch. Well, he is electric when he lifts off.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Camby sets the screen for Kobe. Stepanya grabs the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Poked away. Here's Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
To the inside. Here's Stepanya. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
McGrady passes to Hill. Camby tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Steve Kerr.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Kukoc, she's checked in for Drew Gooden. And the second free throw, good. And so here's Charlotte. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Dixon. So the wing on the left. Pass to Stepanya. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Camby.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Hill against Armstrong. Hill kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. Kukoc dishes to Jackson. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Mason with the ball for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's the three. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got his third bucket of the night.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Phoenix calls timeout. Phoenix making some changes. Drew Gooden has checked in for Campbell. Kobe comes in for McGrady. And Iverson's subbed in for Jackson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Iverson passes to Gooden. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Armstrong kicks to Mason. And the call will be against Drew Gooden. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Badgett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Hornets making a change here. Van Horn's checked in. Here's Bryant. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Kobe's got 6.
And in that pick and roll action, it's really hard to account for all the options.
Here's Armstrong. Some solid defense from Bryant. Phoenix trails by 4. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Armstrong. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mason against Kobe. Again, Phoenix.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mason for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
On the wing, Kukoc.
Hornets foul. Daryl Armstrong.
Nelson's checked in for the Hornets. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
McKee against Kobe. Pass to Kukoc. Iverson outside. 5 on the clock. The Hornets pull it in. Armstrong with it. Iverson picks him up. Armstrong against Iverson. Here's Mason. Now Armstrong. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Mason's got the lead up to 6 now for Charlotte.
And I think Mason needs to continue knocking down these trays because when he does that, everything opens up for him.
Kobe, no luck. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Nelson with it. 8 points for him. Nelson with a screen on Bryant. And McKee kicks to Mason. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Bryant in the corner. There's the pick over McKee. And the Suns miss again. Charlotte leading by 8. Pass to Armstrong. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Drew Gooden is checked in for Kukoc. Hill comes in for Bryant. And it's Jackson in for Allen Iverson. Pass to Gill. To the middle. Will it go? And it's Gooden with the jam.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
58 seconds left in the first half. Here's Van Horn. Back to Nelson. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He made extra sure that goes in.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Phoenix. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Stolen by Camby. Here's Gill, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Over in the corner, Gooden. It's Hill on the wing. They set the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Six seconds left in the first half of the game. Nelson, right side. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Kobe. Kukoc, a screen on McKee. Kobe, the pass to Kukoc. Bryant. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Uncovered. Nelson with the rebound. Nelson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Puts up a 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Phoenix trails by 8. Now McGrady to the inside. Nelson with the steal. Here's Van Horn. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And it's Kukoc with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Armstrong passes to Nelson. Now here's McKee. Nelson with a screen on Kobe. His first shot coming late. And once again off the mark by Charlotte.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Knocks it loose. McKee with it, picked up by Kobe. Armstrong against Iverson. And here's Armstrong. 8 points for him. Nelson. Nice D from Sabonis. Nelson against Iverson. Screen by Sabonis. And finished off by Sabonis.
And when you throw it down like that, it infuses the whole team with energy.
Charlotte leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Armstrong against Iverson. Iverson with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kukoc is screen on Armstrong. Iverson passes to Kukoc.
Playmaking, platinum level.
So it's the Hornets now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Hornets have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Mason, the pass to Van Horn. McKee for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hornets lead by 5.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
Iverson kicks to Kukoc. Outside Bryant. Pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Screen by Sabonis. Kobe, the pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by McKee. Here's Van Horn. It's blocked.
You've got to go up stronger than that. So he's going to turn you away.
Kukoc with the steal. Kobe on the drive.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Hornets leading by 3. Armstrong with it. 8 points for him. Spins. McKee the pass to Armstrong. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Nelson. Here's Van Horn. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. Van Horn's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
Sabonis sets the pick for McGrady. Pass to Sabonis. He can't hit that time. Good D by Nelson. Hornets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Nelson with a screen on Kobe. 11 feet away. McKee, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to McGrady. And he dunks it down.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Marcus Camby. He's checked in for the Suns. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Kerr, the pass to Armstrong. Over Iverson. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 10 points in the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Camby the screen. Kobe the pass to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
Giving up the ball in the two-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Drew Gooden is checked in for Sabonis. Hill comes in for McGrady. Gill is checked in for Bryant. And it's Jackson in for Iverson. Pass to Nelson. And here's Kerr. Here's the screen. Tries from 10. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix trails by 3. Here's Gooden. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Yeah, he was not going to be denied on that play. And now a chance for the end one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Mason, he checked in for Nelson. And it's tied up with that one. Now here's Kerr. Hasn't made one yet. Out left to the wing. Charlotte moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes in there.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Phoenix. Pass to Gooden. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Dixon passes to Mason. There's a good screen. Clock at 4. Pass to Padgett. Here's Dixon. Down low. Intercepted. And Gooden kicks to Hill. And we wrap up the third, and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Hornets shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Inside, Canby, and slam dunk by Canby.
This is why they involve him in screen and rolls. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
Here's Kerr. To the paint. Here's Stepanya. Canby with the block.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Pass to Bryant. Canby sets the screen for Bryant. Back to Canby. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Charlotte trailing to the wing right side. Back to Kerr. Inside. Here's Stepanya. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Kobe. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
Charlotte foul.
Charlotte making a switch. Van Horn's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Sabonis is checked in. Here's Kobe. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Charlotte trails by 4. Kerr the pass to Mason. Down low, here's Stepanya, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Kobe makes dunking look so easy. Man, that guy's explosive.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The Hornets call time. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
So for the Suns, Tracy McGrady's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for Kobe. And Iverson's subbed in for Jackson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Mason against McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Iverson passes to Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Van Horn.
Suns foul. Tony Kukoc. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now Armstrong. There's the pick. Pass to Nelson. No one near him. Good. Nothing but net.
Did a nice job of staying ready for that pass. Shot preparation was great. Caught it and let it go.
Sabonis' screen on Armstrong. Iverson passes to Sabonis, and that one is good. Sabonis has got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
Suns leading by 6. Iverson outside. Now Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Poke loose. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's sent back by Sabonis.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Kukoc a screen on Mason. A 17-footer. It misses. Charlotte trails by 8. And here's Armstrong. Nelson with it. Cleared away by Sabonis. .135 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Kukoc. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. 1 on the clock. Oh, wow. And he jams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And McGrady comes to help. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Ryan's checked in.
Number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Armstrong against Iverson.
Playing with aggression close in on that
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Nelson. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Bryant. Now Iverson. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis' screen on Armstrong. Strong move off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
Fourth team foul. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good for Nelson.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Fires the 3. Sabonis, a huge two-handed slam. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And so long, everyone. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Well, Clark, as we get closer and closer to the playoffs, you can feel the excitement, can't you? Building around the teams in this league.
Yeah, it's palpable, Kevin, and because of that, you also see the competitiveness really ramp up and get turned up. especially teams that are fighting for playoff position.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots from the elbow. Kukoc grabs the miss. And here is Iverson. Pass to McGrady. Shoots from the elbow. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Best, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Barnes left side to the inside. Here's Curry. No good there. Nice D from Sabonis. McGrady dishes to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now here's Barnes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Iverson. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Here's Best. Pass to Miller. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Bryant missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And he gets it to go from the corner. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And here are the Suns now. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Now here's Kobe. They set the pick. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
Here's Best. Nothing on the board. Pocket 6. Curry, a screen on Iverson. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Kukoc.
First team foul. Phoenix substitution. Number 23.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Sabonis with the steal. McGrady against Miller. Right at the free throw line. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Camby sets the screen for Bryant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Puts up a deep 3. Stolen by McDyess. Barnes with it. Picked up by Bryant. Miami no good on that time either.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's McGrady, and stolen by Miller. Here's Best. He has yet to score. Pass to Barnes. Looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And stolen by Miller. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter.
An active scorer. Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
First trip to the line for him here. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A big good substitution here for Phoenix. Drew Gooden has checked in for Sabonis. Hill comes in for McGrady. Gill is checked in for Kobe. And it's Jackson in for Iverson. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Boy, Miller's a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it, and you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jackson with it. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Camby.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Outside Rose. Pass to Curry. Here's Cole. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Heat making a switch here. And both free throws good for Rose. Now Jackson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Then it's checked in for Miami. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Howard's checked in for Miami.
Number 35.
Suns shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Forte, he's checked in for Howard.
Number 40, Joseph Forte.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. The Heat with the lead. Ball's knocked loose. Miami again turning it over. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jackson looking around. Down low. And slam dunk by Camby.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
Here's Cole. Still yet to score. Here's Newble. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 1. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Phoenix.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Miami trailing. Here's Forte. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wide, a screen on Hill. Canby with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Hill passes to Gooden, and it's Gooden with the jam.
Going for the high degree of difficulty on that dunk. That's a little risky.
The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Drew Gooden. Now, here is McGrady. Scoreless thus far. Second shot opportunity. Canby, no luck. The Heat trail by 3. Rose in the post. Guarded by Kukoc. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Miami making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to McDyess. Canby with the block.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Miami no good on that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Jackson from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. He was toying with the defenders on that one.
On the wing, Barnes. And that's good off the glass that time. Barnes has got 8.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
There's the pick. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Rose. For Miami, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Best. Still scoreless. Here's McDyess. The rebound by Kukoc. Phoenix leading by 4. Picked off in midair. Left side Rose. Over in the corner, Barnes. Canby passes to Hill. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
The Heat making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Ryan's checked in. The free throw drops for Hill. Here's Barnes. He's got 8. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Curry. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
From downtown, Canby gets to McGrady. Canby the screen. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Allen Iverson's checked in for the Suns.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Best. Iverson covering. Pass to McDyess. It's stolen by McGrady. And they're on the break. Pushing it up. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Curry setting the pick for Barnes. Pass to Best. Newble. McGrady covering. Over in the corner, Barnes. And just miss after miss right now. Phoenix leading by 11. Iverson outside. Now here's Kukoc. And here's Bryant outside. Rebound by Best.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The Heat making a switch here. Miller's checked in.
To stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean,
now here's Curry. The rebound by Gooden.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bryant, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Nobody near Barnes. Miami no good on that time either.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
you know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Barnes. Following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant.
Tell you what, McDyess is twisted up like cable wire. That guy's got some kind of body, and he uses it well to get through that defense.
Some changes for Phoenix. Sabonis comes in for Drew Gooden. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Grant Hill. Now here's Iverson. No scoring in this one. McDyess grabs the board. McDyess has got 5 rebounds tonight. A 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
The statement dunk by Iverson.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Suns leading by 10. To the paint, McGrady. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
27 seconds left to play here in the half.
Get there.
Barnes against Bryant. Barnes can't get it to go. Suns on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Miller finds Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 7 points for the quarter.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Kobe, that's for 2. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And here are the Suns now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here's Iverson. Iverson attacking. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Bryant outside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
So it's Miami now after the Suns pick up 2. Barnes passes to Best. Shot clock at 3. Launches it. That one's not going to go. Iverson with some nice D. Bryant against Barnes. Again, the miss by the Heat. Phoenix leading by 13. Up again. Here's Kukoc. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Heat. Miami no good on that time either. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. Kobe Bryant, so good at finishing through contact.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Barnes outside. Pass to Curry. Over Sabonis. Curry can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Iverson. And Miami has possession. They're scoreless since the first half. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bryant. Back to Iverson. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. And that one drops. McGrady's got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Heat trail by 19. Pass to Best to end the run. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Bryant, that's for 2, and the jumper is on the mark. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Best. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Misses the 3. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Iverson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Sabonis with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Bryant, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
Here's Best. Back to Barnes. And he can't bank that one in. Phoenix leading by 20. Pass to McGrady. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by McDyess. McDyess has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Best. Pass to McDyess. Kukoc with the steal. Goes up, and it's Kukoc with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Best, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Curry, defended by Sabonis. To end the cold streak, and it's sent back by Sabonis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Time to turn up the heat.
Phoenix making some changes. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Sabonis. Gooden comes in for Kukoc, and it's Hill in for Kobe. Here's Miller. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. There's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
That one drops for him.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Going inside, the putback, and it's Gooden with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Barnes, he's checked in for Mike Miller.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 8. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Barnes kicks to White. Lets it go from deep. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
McGrady. Suns moving the ball around. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's on target from the high post. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
And here is Barnes. And so it's Phoenix holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Heat shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Pass to Cole. And here is Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Over Bryant. That misses off the backboard.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Rose scanning the floor. Here's Cole. Pass to Barnes. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Hill.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Oh, and the jam by Camby.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Camby's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Marcus Camby.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Offensive rebound. Curry with the defensive effort. That's a 2 from Barnes, and he's finally able to knock one down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by the Heat. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Cole. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock, and the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Cole. Over to the wing. Here's Newble. It's rebounded by Camby.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's Gooden with the jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Hill. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Good chance here for Barnes. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Suns. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Count that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Gill. Outside Jackson. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. Team foul number 4. Substitutions for your Heat. Antonio!
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Pass to McDyess. Curry against Camby. 6 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Camby's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Gill. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Jackson from long range. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Statistically, that's a shot you just have to have in your bag.
The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Barnes can't get it to go.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Camby kicks to Jackson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Barnes. Miller with a wide open look. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McDyess with the ball. Pass to Barnes. Over Gill. Miami no good on that time either. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 15-5 run here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
They simply refuse to let their opponent off the hook in either game this season. And that's why they're going to finish up the year with a 2-0 record in the season series against the Heat.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Camby.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds. Yeah, his strength and really that nose for the ball makes McDyess a huge contributor on the offensive glass. He cleans up a lot of his teammates' mistakes.
Pass to Jackson for three. Rebounded by McDyess. And it's the Heat with the ball. Barnes outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Phoenix substitution. 0-0. Marco Yarick.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Pass to Best. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDyess. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, Clark, lots of teams still in the mix this time of year. How do you keep from looking too far ahead?
You know, it's not easy, but it's not complicated either, Kevin. I just think you focus on one game at a time. Teams that typically look too far ahead too soon are usually the ones that fall down in seeding or out of the playoffs completely. It's a real mental challenge, but you have to take it one game as they come.
And Orlando has possession. Martin kicks to Robinson. Sabonis grabs the board. An even 3-on-3 break. On the wing, Bryant. Top of the key. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Robinson. Nash outside. Martin with the screen for Nash. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Robinson misses. We play just over a minute here in the first. Bryant looking around. There's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
Here's Peeler, defended by Bryant. Peeler passes to Robinson. Shot from the wing. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's McGrady, Sabonis, and finished off by Sabonis.
That move was fire, just showing off there.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Magic have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Nash with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And Nash is such a clever player, a sensational floater from such an unpredictable player.
Now here's Iverson. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Iverson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Sabonis. Here's McGrady. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Nash outside. To the inside. Kukoc with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Iverson outside. In the corner, it's Bryant. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Phoenix.
Phoenix substitution.
The Magic trail by 4.
Marcus Camby.
Nash outside. Shots good by Dampier.
That's exactly the spot where you want Dampier to have the ball. He's unstoppable there.
McGrady against Robinson. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Nash right side. A 3-ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The Suns making a change here. Hill's checked in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Magic making a change here. The Magic trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. To the surprise of no one, Kobe Bryant is their major focus. The coach thinks that if they can disrupt Kobe's access to the paint, they can try and make him a jump shooter. Limiting the easy shots and making him work from deep is the game plan. Guys?
Thanks, David. Canby sets the screen for Bryant, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Drew Gooden has checked in for Sabonis. McGrady comes in for Grant Hill. And it's Jackson in for Allen Iverson. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Now here's Nash. Outside Robinson. Back to Nash. Over Jackson. The Magic again can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And Phoenix turns it over again. So for the Magic, Rezic is checked in, and it's Simmons in for Robinson. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Williamson, rejected by Canby.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
The Magic making a switch here. Pass to Whitney. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Now Williamson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. That one's good. McGrady.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Whitney against Hill. Inside. Here's Williamson. It doesn't go for him.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Now Whitney following McGrady's three-point attempt. Camby with the block.
Timed it just right and sent it back.
And Gooden kicks to Jackson. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 5. Bryant looking it over. Driving inside. Williamson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Covered by Williamson. And that one's good. McGrady.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And McGrady comes to help. To the middle. It's stolen by Hill. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
To the paint. And the double clutch jam. Wow, the crowd. Woo.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 9 points. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game opener. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Nash. To stop the run. No good on that one. Iverson with some nice D. And Hill has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
Shot from the top of the key. Iverson, no good. The Magic trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Peeler. Still without a basket. Pass to Weatherspoon. Clock is at 3. Peeler's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Bryant. Buries the 20-footer. Kobe's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's sent back by Hill.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here they come, fans.
Campion, he's checked in for the Magic. Robinson comes in for Williamson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Sabonis. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Out of bounds, it will go to the Suns. And here are the Suns now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Well, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Suns.
Here's Iverson, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Martin with the bucket.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Iverson against Nash. Iverson, no luck. The Magic trail by 15. 1:49 left now here in the second. Martin with a screen on Iverson. At the elbow, Martin. Camby with the block.
Wow, great interior D. That effort gets erased because of
Bryant outside. No good on the triple. Orlando, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Dampier, the pass to Martin. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get it again. Knocked away. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Nash outside. Inside, here's Martin. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Camby. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Hill. 36 seconds left in the first half. Iverson against Nash. The shot, no good. Iverson with some nice D. Back to McGrady. Over Peeler. That one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 8 here in the quarter. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go with the 3. That shot, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Suns ahead as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bryant in the corner. And they'll get another chance. Sabonis' screen on Robinson. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Robinson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 5 assists in the game.
You know, this is what Nash loves doing. An amazing passer. He has eyes in the back of his head, I think.
Now, here's Bryant. 6 points for him, and it's good for 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Peeler. Still yet to score. They get it back. Dampier, he dishes to Martin.
Martin with some extra sizzle on that slam. That dude's just showing off now.
Now Bryant. He's got 8. Over Peeler. On the high post, he drills it. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Robinson. Four on the clock. High post shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Iverson passes to McGrady. 11 feet away. The rebound by Peeler. The Magic trail by 15. Back to Robinson. Orlando moving the ball around. The shot by Nash, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Sabonis sets the pick for Kobe. Another shot. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let that play die. Great hustle.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nash with it. Safety move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such an unpredictable player. Nash keeps defenses on their toes and just baits them into mistakes.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Magic. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash outside. Here's Peeler. Guarded by Kukoc. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dampier. Second chance shot. And it's Bryant with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 15. Screen by Sabonis. Bryant the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Peeler. Out to the right wing. Nash outside. Dampier. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Dampier's got his 2nd basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Kukoc a screen on Robinson. Phoenix no good that time either. The Magic trail by 13. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That is why you want to get the ball inside. It puts pressure on the D.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Chris Whitney, he's checked in for the Magic. And the Suns making a change here as well. Camby's checked in. McGrady against Robinson, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Pass to Martin. Over Sabonis. And it's Martin missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here is Robinson after the miss from Allen Iverson.
Well, I tell you, I love when I see Dampier with that kind of force down low. Nice throwdown.
Kobe, the pass to McGrady. Over Robinson, and that one's good. McGrady.
His guys would be smart to keep feeding the beast.
Iverson against Whitney. Pass to Martin. Robinson up top. Over McGrady. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Robinson. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Shoots from the high post. Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Great follow-up, attacking the boards and getting that second chance bucket.
First team foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw tonight, and first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Time for the 4-on-7. Come on, everybody. Let's take it off.
Phoenix making some changes. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Kobe, and it's Jackson in for Iverson. .103 left in the third. The Magic trail by 14. Now here's Nash. Basket counts. 6 points for him.
And I love that take from the Canadian Nash. A cunning and decisive attacker.
Pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Jackson. Sabonis, the pass to McGrady. Shoots over Whitney. A shot by McGrady, no good. Magic have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Williamson.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
No good on the second free throw. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Suns. Grant Hill on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Hill, no good.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
Are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Whitney. Nash with no one around. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hill. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Magic trail by 11. Nash outside. Pass to Williamson. Back to Nash. 5 to shoot. Rezic. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Phoenix leading by 9. Outside, Kobe. Can be a screen on Whitney. Elbow shot is on the way. That one a little long. Bryant's gone 5 of 13 tonight from the floor. Back to Williamson. Pass to Nash. There's a screen. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Now here's Kobe. Now Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Nash. The Suns getting the bucket. Plays it up and banks it in.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Jackson kicks to Camby. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Whitney. It's good. And the Suns lead by 9.
Hurting them with the in-between game.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your 407 dance team.
So for the Suns, Sabonis, he's checked in for Camby. McGrady comes in for Bryant. And Iverson's subbed in for Jackson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
If you don't get a body on Martin, and when you don't get a body on him, he's wreaking havoc on that offensive glass.
Sabonis, and finished off by Sabonis. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds. The Magic trail by 9. Robinson on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 9 assists now tonight.
What a pass. Nash showing you excellent court vision there.
Iverson passes to Kukoc. Here's the screen. Fires from the line. The shot by McGrady, no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Nash against Iverson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You can't count him out in big moments.
Phoenix leading by 3. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And it's sent back by Dampier.
Dampier can be a dynamic defender, disrupting with his size and length.
Here's Peeler. 6 on the shot clock. away by Sabonis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of you. Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
The Magic trail by 5. Martin with the screen on Iverson. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get that one.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Screen by Sabonis. Oh, the dunk!
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Who coach with it? Guarded now by Nash.
What a finish. Just powering it down.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Time for the 4-on-7. Come on, everybody, let's take off.
Ryan to check in for Grant Hill.
Number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Tracy McGrady on the wing, guarded by Robinson. 13 feet away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Another chance here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making you earn the free throw.
Kobe, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. Not a lot of time left for the Magic in this one. Robinson cleared away by Sabonis.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Outside, Kobe. Sabonis sets the pick for Kobe. Jumper is off. Here's Orlando now. Robinson outside. Oh, off the glass. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The drive by Iverson. A putback. It's stolen by Martin.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And get the 3. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. With these guys roaming around the painted area, we should see lots of physicality, don't you think?
Yeah, it's always nice to have a big presence at the 4 and 5 positions. Guys that can really change the game with their physicality on the glass and inside.
And here's Kobe for 3. Al Harrington grabs the board. In the corner, Smith with it. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And so it's New York with it, following the score by Phoenix. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Bryant throws it down.
Watch out now. Bryant loves to attack the rack like that, throwing it down.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Smith against Kobe. Smith left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Smith, one of those physical guys at that position, never bashful when it comes to trying to draw contact.
Take a break.
The first one falls.
Steve Smith is a quality off guard, a bona fide sharpshooter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Iverson against Billups. 17-foot shot on the way. Iverson against Billups. Yep, that one goes.
Saw that sliver of daylight and took advantage.
The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Over to the wing. There's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the middle. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Great dunker. Davis showing off his unique talents there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. I said, let's talk about Kobe Bryant. The coach visibly wins. It's not a fun subject, he said, but our big focus is on slowing him down and getting in his way. To cut us up, I just don't want him doing it at full speed. Tempo is the focus for this defense tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Harrington, following the score by Phoenix.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Smith, the pass to Billups. Some nice passing by New York here. Ashburn, no good. Phoenix leading by 4. It's taken away by Smith, and so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Wells, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Phoenix also making a switch. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Kukoc. Here's Billups. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Harrington. Back to Billups. And he gets hits the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, the competitive spirit of Billups, his size, his strength, his craftiness, all of that. Allow him to play through contact.
Chauncey Billups.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's McGrady. Here's Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Al Harrington.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And now that we're halfway through this season, Greg, what should teams look to accomplish moving ahead?
For the teams in the playoff mix, continue to improve your rank in the standings. And for the team struggling right now, try to gain some momentum and see if you can turn things around. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Savvy pass. Moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Here's Bryant. Oh, my. What a play.
Boy, Kobe wanted to dish out some pain with that one. He put some hurt on the rack there.
Knicks trail by 3. Left side, Billups. Davis with a screen on Iverson. Got a piece of it. And now the Suns, a fast break. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Not letting anything or anybody stop him there. Great power move.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Davis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Bryant in the corner. Pulls up. High post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside, Billups. And it's sent back by Bryant.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block.
Phoenix making some changes. Gooden comes in for Sabonis. And it's Jackson in for Allen Iverson. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Clock at 2. Here's Blunt. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's McGrady. Nothing on the board. Count it.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Here's Norris. Here's McCarty. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Phoenix leading by
Sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McGrady outside. Camby sets the screen for McGrady. It's rebounded by Blunt.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
They set the pick. Here's Norris. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now. After checking him over, they decided that it's not overly serious. And thankfully, guys, he's able to play through it.
All right, David, thanks.
It's always a bit of a relief to know things aren't as serious as they might have been. Hope to see him back really soon.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Hill throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And it's sent back by Hill.
Boy, that was a demoralizing rejection right there. This is what happens when you challenge him at the basket.
A shot by McGrady, no good. Knicks trail by 7. The Knicks making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for the Suns. Suns on defense. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Pass to Norris. And here is Wells. Scoreless thus far. 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Wells comes with the double team. Kukoc kicks to Jackson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Mashburn. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McGrady dishes to Hill. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mashburn, the three-pointer, no good. Suns leading by 7. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Wells. Camby sets the screen for McGrady. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ryan is checked in for Hill, and Iverson's subbed in for Jackson.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Davis.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
Smith wide open. He fired. That 3 off the mark. Suns have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Bryant. Now Harrington grabs the board. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. It's tipped. McGrady against Davis. Right side, Kobe. Pass to Campbell. Here's Mashburn. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Yep, it counts.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Suns leading by 5. Iverson outside. Camby the screen. Down low. Wells is checked in for the Knicks. And Phoenix also making a switch. Hill's checked in. Here is Bryant. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Al Harrington. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by